Let's say you are very sure, you are 100% sure that you'll be getting married in the next 3 months. What are some of the things you do differently? What are some of the things you pay attention to? What are the things that you would say, oh, I'm getting married 3 months time. I'm getting married, so let me do this, let me do that, let me do that. What are some of those things? In this video, I want to talk to my single ladies, and we want to talk about 5 things single ladies must do before marriage. Do not wait for 3 months. Do not wait for 6 months. Do not wait till you are very 100% sure that you are getting married before you do these things. These things are very important. Each one of them is very important. The last one is the most important one. And so I would advise that you watch this video to the end. Pay attention to them. Take a pen and a paper. At least note something down. Those that you have started doing, continue doing. Those that you have not started doing, please start doing. Because even as you are single, there are a lot you can do before you get into the marriage. The first thing I have here is to love yourself. I've spoken about self-love on different platforms, on different occasions. My dear, the worst thing you can do to yourself is to allow somebody to love you more than you love yourself. And when you do that, that is when you put yourself at the mercy of a man. Bible can say, aside the fact that this man can disappoint you, aside the fact that anything can happen, death is there. And so when you think that, oh, when you want to put everything, like you want someone to love you more than you love yourself, you might lose yourself in the process. So even as you are single, you have to master the art of self-love. Self-love is not selfish. Self-love is not loving someone. Self-love is loving yourself the same way as you would love someone. Because the Bible says that love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. So if you are not able to be patient with yourself, if you are not able to be kind to yourself, if you are not able to forgive yourself, there is no way you can love someone. You cannot give to someone what you do not have. And so if you are not able to love yourself, you can't love that man. If you are not able to love yourself, you would, as I said, put yourself at the mercy of him and expect him to love you in a way that only you could love yourself. Expect him to love you in a way that only God can love you that way. And so that is when you raise your expectations. And if this man is not able to meet this expectation, you would think that he doesn't love me. Why did I even get married? I got married to the wrong person. My dear, no. So even as you are single, master the art of self-love. If you haven't watched the video I did about practical ways to love yourself, please go and watch that video. Self-love has nothing to do with you are ignoring the man you are getting married to or you are ignoring your boyfriend. No, it just means that you can enjoy your own company. It just means that you have ways of making yourself happy. It just means that the man is there to complement you and not to complete you. You understand? So what I say? Yes. The second thing I have here is that you have to have a life of your own, my dear. You are going to be a helpmeet. So when I want someone to help me change the position of this table, I'm not going to call my 3-year-old daughter to come and help me. You know why? Her strength doesn't match up to my strength. I would definitely call someone that I think that I know can help me lift this table. That is why you have to have a life of your own. If I get a man to marry me, if he marries me, he's going to. You are there waiting for a man to marry you before the man gives you money to start a business. Your plan B, or your plan A is marriage. So what if nobody marries you? What is your plan B? You want to center all your life on marriage. You have to be an asset. Gone were the days that we were telling young ladies, oh, our mothers were telling you, oh, don't worry, about G. You see, growing up, when you have a woman, a boy, and a girl in the house, your parents will tell the boy to work hard, to survive, to go to school, to learn. What if I want to abano or no de anya she krano. Bema be worry na wahwe sister. Those days are past. So have a life on your own. Who are you? Aside the fact that you are Mrs., you are going to be Mrs. Who are you? Have your own purpose. Let me put it that way. Have your name. Make a name for yourself. Who are you? Let's put marriage aside. Let's put you being a wife and a mother aside. Let's put Mrs. What aside. Who are you? Do you have a life for your own? Even as you are single, you are not able to have a life for your own. You want to get married before you are able to have a life of your own, my dear. Don't do that. Don't do that mistake. The next thing I have here is develop a capacity. Even as you are single, develop how to control your weakness, develop how to develop your strength, develop your temperament, how to get some survival skills. At your age, you don't know how to drive. At your age, you don't know how to cook. At your age, you're not good at decision making. Like, seriously, and you want to get married. How are you going to survive as a wife, as a mother, as a career woman, as a daughter, as a sister? As you need to build kappa. Build kappa, build kappa, because marriage is work, and you need to be a problem solver. You need to be a critical thinker. You need to, Charlie, you are going to be the manager I always say that the women, we are the managers of the home. Our husbands are the CEOs. We are the managers. And so you can imagine a manager who does it. You don't know how to drive. There's a car, you don't know how to drive. In case of emergency, your husband is not there, your child is sick. You're not going to knock on your neighbor's door. And you want to wait till you get a car before you learn how to drive. So if your husband says, okay, wife, I'm buying a car for you now, what are you going to do? Tell me. Take a mic and explain. Explain in the comment section, what are you going to do? Please, there are some survival skills, basic survival skills, my dear. You need to learn. Build that capacity. Build yourself. Develop your knowledge. Read books, okay? And then please be adventurous. Take initiative. Stop postponing. When I get married, I will do this course. When I get married, I will do that. When I get married, I will travel. When I get married, I will go to a weekend away. You are not married. You are single and you are waiting to get married. You are postponing everything that you have to do from now till you get married. Who told you that? It is not easy, oh my dear. It is not easy. So please stop postponing your life. Do whatever you are supposed to do now. Live in the moment. Live in the now. Take initiatives. You see that business you want to start it. You see that content creation you want to start it. There is no good time. You see, when you are young, you are like, oh, I want to write. The day I complete JHS, the way I'll be happy. You complete JHS. No, you start thinking about your result in SHS. If I go to SHS, when I come home, you enter SHS, you start thinking about WASI. When am I going to finish WASI? When I finish WASI, the way I will plait my hair. You finish WASI, you are thinking about your results. Your results come, no, you are thinking about university. You go to the university, no, you are thinking about graduation. After graduation, you are thinking about national service. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going? You see that life, problems never end. After national service, you are thinking of getting a job. If you get a job, you are thinking of getting married. If you get married, you are thinking getting a child. You see where I'm going? So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do, my dear, do it now. There is no right time. So don't sit there and say, I'm waiting till I get married. And then the most important thing, my dear, even as you are saying, you know God. Have a personal relationship with God. There is no way you can do marriage right without knowing the person who instituted marriage. Know him for yourself. Don't know him based on what somebody has told you. Experience God for yourself. Know who he is, because in this marriage thing, sometimes you're even tired to pray. Sometimes you are on the bed, you are praying, and your kids are saying, mommy. You wake up now, you want to, my dear. Build that relationship now. Build that relationship today. Build that spiritual capacity today. Build your prayer life. Study the Bible. Understand God for who he is, not for what he can do. These are 5 things that as a single lady you should pay attention to. Please and please again, do this before you enter into marriage. And I'm sure this is going to help. If there is any other thing that you think must be done by a single lady before she enters into marriage, please put in the comment section for me. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. please share this channel to your family and friends to also benefit from everything that we are doing on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I'll definitely see you in the next video. Nyamenka ho.